Hey guys, my Gokai Silver Ranger Q Series Gokai Silver AMS figure Gold Mode just arrived. My friend was thanks to my friend, she was able to buy this for me, and she just brought it to me today. I've been stocking this figure for about a year now. Back in June, when they released the armored figures for the Gold Mode for Super Mega Force Silver, I don't like those figures because they look like they're on steroids and they're so they have so much muscle and everything. I mean, I can stand the normal 5-inch figures, but I can't stand those type of figures because they just look too strong. And Power Rangers, they're teenagers. They're not fucking like they're not. Oh, excuse me, but like they're not like bodybuilders. That's what they make them out to look like in the armored figures. So one time on around like July, I think I was going through Amazon and I searched up Gokaiju, just to see if they have anything I could find. And I saw this figure and it was for around $25. Now at the time I was buying other Super Mega Force stuff, so I couldn't buy this. So my friend, she offered to buy for me, and yeah, and thanks to her, I have it. Now she ordered it around December, but I told her about it. Wait till Christmas and buy it for me on Christmas. So she bought it for me around like December 10th, and it just came today, and I was able to, she was able to bring it over, and I got it. Bandai Japan doesn't usually do this kind of stuff. They don't release articulated figures because it's just not their thing. Instead, they release these type of figures, the vinyl figures that are made out of soft plastic, and that's how they work. So yeah, I think this is like the only Gokaiger figure that actually is articulated. You can also get Gokai Silver Gold Mode in the vinyl figure too, but like he doesn't have a lot of paint job. You can't see they didn't paint the Rangers or anything. So let's take a look at the box itself. Right here it says the AMS figure, Gokai Silver Gold Mode. Here we have Gokai Silver in his Gold Mode. The figure itself and the weapons it comes with. On top of here's oh, there you see me. Right here you have like this awesome poster for all the 6 Rangers, and that's really awesome. We got this in America here. We only got the Red Ranger artwork, so that's pretty awesome. I finally have something like this. Right here we have Gokai Silver in his Gold Mode and what you get. Now the back looks pretty awesome. Right here you see you can put the anchor key inside the Gokai Cellular, what you get again, and how you transform the figure, turn this down and everything. It's pretty awesome. And here's the bottom is some Japanese information. And don't put anything in your mouth because you'll die. And then Gokai Silver's normal mode and what you get again. And on the bottom is just a picture of Gokai Silver with his spear and his Gold Mode and what you get again. So let's open up this figure and see how it works. Alright, so here we have the figure itself. It's my very first time opening it, so if I make any mistakes, just tell me. Let's see the articulation first. You can move this up here, no swivel at the bottom. You can move the arms. It's my first time opening this, so it's a little hard. You can do this too. You can't move it. You can move it around a little bit, but this blocks it right here. This looks a lot more like the figure just looks a lot more like, the figure, it looks very, very, like, thin, like, compared to, like, the American figure. The American figure is very small. The American figure is more muscular. And, well, this one here, it's more thin. You can still see some muscle, but, it's not, like, popping out, like, right here. But, it doesn't bother me, this kind of muscle, but, like, it just looks so thin, like, at this point, like, it's very thin. I'm gonna say that. It's really thin. Let's see the hands right here. You can't move the hands. It's like this. It's stuck like that. And I wish they would have done this for Gokaiger. They would have released every single Ranger. And that way we could have got like an articulated version of the Gokaigers. Here's the spear mode, which is, I call it the fork mode because it looks like a fucking fork. And here's the anchor mode. And this black stick right here is how you for example, you stick it right in here, and that creates the spear. And here is the main thing of the toy, which is the reason why I got it. I needed an anchor mode key because Bandai America never released an anchor key, so I had to get this figure for that, which is really awesome. We have Kiba Ninja, Mega Silva, Gohan Silva, Abarikila, Dragon Ninja, Time Fire, Shinken Gold, Shurikenja, I forgot his name. I think it was Magishine, yeah, Magishine. Gohan Gold. Gal Silva, they got break. Here we have Gosei Knight, Boken Silver, and King Ranger. So those are the Rangers. And yeah. And just, you know, I don't have a Gokai Silver, so you can't stick it in there. So it does not make the sound. So yeah, that sucks. Don't blame me because I don't have a Gokai Silver. I just can't buy that type of Sentai toys. Sentai changers cost a lot. So let's turn into Gokai Silver Gold mode. So let's just move this out of the way. First thing you want to do is to make the anchor. You have to stick this stick. This is the gold mode anchor. Right here in the back, you can put this down. And there's a little button on the bottom here, and that does this. And there. Alright, let me just put the figure in the sign that it's not going to fall. Okay, it's not going to fall there. Alright, so I was also about to make a stupid mistake. You can't put it like this because, you know, like this part right here. If you already, well, let me just make an example of what I was about to do. Okay, if you already have the anchor thing right here, you can't stick this part in here because it can't slide the whole way because there's like a bump right here. So what you have to do is you have to stick like this. Don't have anything on top of it yet. And you slide it from the top because the top is very short. And there. And then you put the anchor on top. So after you put the thing on top, I decided to leave this for last. Right here, you turn this around, and this is gonna form like the armor. And one thing I almost forgot was you have to put the bandana now. I think that's a bandana. I don't know. It looks like from a bandana from the back. And here's Gokai Silver in his gold mode. He's not in a heroic pose, you know, like how he does in the show, but you know, I try my best. Also, the joints are a little hard right now to move around because, you know, he's just new and everything. So yeah, so what do I get this figure? It's 5 out of 5. I mean, it's awesome. If you're not a big fan of the muscly bodybuilder figures, I have this guy right here. If you're not a big fan of the muscly bodybuilder figures, as I call them, or the armored figures, this is a great substitute. You know, you get more. Rather than wasting $69 for $25, this is like a good price. You get more than what we get here in America. You get the anchor key. The weapons are painted more. Right here, this looks better. It just feels better. And here in America, we had this is just a sticker, I think. And it's not, you know, as bodybuilder looking like because, you know, when you put the anchor mode on the American one, it takes away a lot of the muscle, but it's still, you know, it's just ugly. It just makes it look ugly. One thing that it does bother me is that he is bigger than the normal 5-inch figures we got here in America. And, you know, it's gonna bother me, but, you know, boo-hoo. Sad for me, but I just gotta deal with it, you know, and I do wish I had this figure earlier, because, if you guys remember in my Legendary Battle episode review, I did this little sketch with the Legendary Rangers, and originally I wanted it to be like a fight between the Silver Ranger and the Red Ranger, and then we get to the Legendary Rangers, but I wasn't gonna waste $16.99 on some bodybuilder figure, and it just annoyed me to hell. I wouldn't waste that much money on some figure. So in the end, I instead ended up making just the Legendary Battle thing. But it was one of my favorite scenes. The Red Ranger and the Silver Ranger and his gold mode, they were fighting like the Emperor, and that was really awesome. So yes, this is a definite pickup. If as I said before, if the muscly figures do bother you, this is a great figure. Bandai Japan, you know, they don't muscle up the figures, but you know, they don't do this to the figures usually. Instead they get the vinyl figures, and the vinyl figures don't have muscle also, so that's awesome. But I think, like, I remember, like, back in Ginga Man, like the toy line for Ginga Man, which was like the Japanese counterpart of Lost Galaxy. Their figures are really like roided up, like just like the bodybuilder figures that I call, you know, the armor figures. I will try to post a link to where you can buy this if you guys are interested. I don't know because, I've tried to find it before on Amazon after my friend bought it to see, like, it was still there. And I'm only finding the ones that cost $43, and this figure is very expensive now to find. It's around, like, $50 on eBay. And if you can find it even in lower price, like around $30, that's still a lot. But I will try to find the link. If not, then, I try at least. But, it's out there. Just people are selling it for a lot of big prices. So that was my Gokai Silver AMS figure, Legendary Mobiles, whatever. It's such a long title, I just forget it easily. I wasn't able to tell you guys the sound because I don't have a Gokai Cellular. I wasn't able to say the sound for the Mobile, but it's Gokai Silver Gold mode, and the weird voice is Gokai Silver Gold mode. You can actually hear the sound on the TV show when Gokai Silver goes Gold mode. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. This is actually my first Super Sentai toy review on this channel, and that's awesome. Don't expect a lot of Sentai toy reviews because, Super Sentai toys are very expensive to buy. Just like this figure, it could have been $16 instead of turned out to be $25, and now it's like $30 on eBay and everything. So yeah, but once in a while I'll do some Super Sentai toy reviews because, Super Sentai does have some really awesome toys sometimes. But I usually focus with this channel on just Power Ranger toys. But, Ranger Mania... And Sentai sometimes has the word Ranger in its title, like Gokaiger. Not Gokaiger, Taba Ranger, yeah, what about that, Super Sentai does sometimes have, the word Ranger. And then the Gokaiger, Goseiger, Go Buster, Kyoryuger, it's not, the word Ranger is just hidden in there somewhere. I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. This figure, if you're interested, as I said before, I'll try to find a link. If not, then, you can find it on eBay for about $30. That's the lowest price I could find it there. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this review. Expect more reviews of Power Ranger toys coming up. I'm going to be hunting down some Dino Charge toys, maybe tomorrow on Sunday. And yeah, Roberto Morales from Ranger Mania signing out.